And today we're going through the real reasons the 2026 RAV4 isn't living up to what everyone thought it would be. It ain't required. But those clicks keep this thing rolling and make it easier for me to keep dropping solid car content straight to your screen. Now let's get back into it. When Toyota teased this new RAV4, the talk online made it sound like they were about to flip the segment on its head. On paper, it is a full redesign, 6th Gen RAV4, hybrid-only lineup, still on the GAK version of the TNGA platform, with extra bracing and tweaks for rigidity. The catch is that the footprint and basic proportions are basically carried over, and the exterior was tuned to match Toyota's current family look. The dash is new, the screens are bigger, and the tech stack is updated, which is all good for daily use. Reviews call the layout more rugged and functional, with multi-level storage and a stronger console design. The value gap. On the money side of this 2026 RAV4 story, the first thing that hits me is how high the floor has climbed. In the US, a 2024 RAV4 LE stickers around 28 to 29 grand before fees, and the 2024 hybrid LE starts in the low 32s. That bumped again for 2025, with Toyota listing the RAV4 LE at about $29,800 on their own site, and hybrids sitting above that. With Toyota going hybrid only for 2026, the realistic base RAV4 in the States is now in hybrid territory, which means a lot of shoppers who remember the old mid-22nd, the value gap starts to show. A 2024 Honda CR-V LX is about $29,500, and the hybrid sport trim lands in the mid-30s, right where a well-equipped RAV4 hybrid lives. Independent tests from folks like Car and Driver and Edmunds keep saying the CR-V feels a bit more refined in ride and noise, and Mazda's CX-5 is constantly praised for having one of the most upscale cabins in this class. So, from where I sit, you are paying top-tier compact SUV money for the RAV4. But the driving feel and interior polish are not clearly ahead of those rivals. Arena's running the latest Toyota audio multimedia system, the voice assistant, and a lot of the safety logic. And the 2026 RAV4 gets a new home screen layout with widgets, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and dual Bluetooth. Edmunds' tech review of the 2026 RAV4 says the new system is way more modern and way faster to respond. With clean graphics, most of the climate controls got moved into the screen, which means more taps instead of big physical knobs like the old RAV4 had. The 2026 RAV4 finally catches up on screens and features, and it is a legit upgrade over the old truck. The letdown is that for all the hype around Arena and this big software push, the experience still lands more good enough than truly smooth or class-leading, especially when you know how polished some rival systems feel now. Driving experience is average. When I look at how the 2026 RAV4 drives, the theme I keep coming back to is good enough, but not exciting. A naturally aspirated engine working with electric motors and an ECVT, tuned more for efficiency than punch. In older RAV4 hybrids, testers kept mentioning that when you dig into the throttle, the engine drones, and the power delivery feels a little rubbery compared to a traditional automatic. Reviews on the current generation call the RAV4 stable and predictable, with decent body control, but they also point out that the ride can get busy on broken pavement, and that road and wind noise are more noticeable than in a CR-V or CX-5. Steering feel is accurate enough, but there is not much feedback, and nobody is calling this thing fun in the way they talk about a Mazda. The issue for me is hype versus delivery. The way Toyota framed this update, a lot of people expected a big leap, and what they're really getting is a safe upgrade with some rough edges, no cap. That's especially true now that the RAV4 is running more complex hybrid tech and a newer software stack for infotainment and driver assists. Add in the fact that first model years usually have the firmest pricing and fewer discounts, and the math starts tilting toward waiting. Watch how the first model year behaves, and let Toyota clean it up before you drop big money. The 2026 RAV4 showed up with the kind of hype Toyota hasn't seen in years, and a lot of drivers expected this redesign to push the whole segment forward. The early reviews and real-world impressions tell a different story, one that feels way less exciting than the build-up suggested.